Welcome back, baseball fans, to the live draft. We are the live draft, and things could get weird as I do this live, and I get confused, and I'm doing a live pick. I'm in the middle of the draft, and we are on the clock in the 5th round of the draft with the 20th pick in the 5th round that belongs to your new favorite team and mine. I already randomized the team number. It turned out it would be the Expos. Congratulations, Expos. You get to be on live TV, and we're going to botch your draft pick because I'm got the camera running and I mess up. So, wow. So we are live in the 5th round. It has to be a player from the year of 1982. To my left, I've got the 1982 box. Just the 82 box. I'll kind of show you here. The 82 box is here. We also have guys who are on waivers from this year wanting to be picked. We have a couple guys who were picked in a retirement that want to get out of retirement. We also have a couple keepers that were ignored by their teams because they decided after all they weren't worth keeping. And the Expos are on the clock, and I will give you the inventory of players. They need 2 more players to complete a roster, and I'll count the needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hitters, and they finished their pitching staff, right? Roger, Sanderson, May, Gullickson, Hamilton, and Romo, Lyle, Sosa. They need 2 hitters, and what will they be? They need a DH against lefties or a catcher against lefties. Carter doesn't need necessarily to have a back or a regular backup catcher. Just when a catcher has an injury on a 12 like that, because I just have a 12-man roster, I'll usually let any reasonable scrub back up Carter, as Carter will play every day. Very few catchers get that designation, but I'll probably get a backup catcher to platoon with this guy at DH. Second, third, short. I need a shortstop who obviously could be left-handed. Outfield looks set. Okay, so our needs are, I'm going to write them into the needs. We need a left-handed hitting shortstop and a catcher versus left-handed pitching. And so we go to the 82 box. We start there. This is the 82 box for this club. So you're going to see a lot of those same names right here. This is just the year of 82. They could also improve a guy to this year if they really wanted to, but that's usually, you know, that is usually already been considered by this point. And you'd only do something like that if you were desperate and not waste the draft pick to do that. But so yeah, these are the guys you have seen, infielders and outfielders and the pitchers. Okay, so you've seen all those guys. So these guys were drafted into the Expos system in the 82 draft, even though some might not be Expos, some are. David Green, Danny Heap, Brian Little. Uh-oh, wait a minute, there's a lefty shortstop. Jesus Vega, Tim Wallach. What a shame. So they got Larry Parrish at third, and he's blocked. So this is a case of a guy he's blocked. Larry Parrish is playing third. Who do they got at first base again? They got Al Oliver at first base, and they got Tim Raines, and they have Cromartie and Dawson in the outfield. So he's got to wait till Larry Parrish moves on, as did that did happen, by the way. Larry Parrish was sent to the Texas Rangers. And Gullickson is actually on the team already. He was drafted earlier in this draft, so. Charlie Lee, great pitching depth. They can't. And Bryn Smith, Chris Welsh, all these guys. What a talented organization. Not necessarily, folks. I mean, I know they would be a talented organization during this time, but of course, Green is a Cardinal. Heap was an Astro. Little's an Expo. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go Brian Little. I mean, you know, you're going to say, what? I'm like, hey, it ain't flashy. I like the fit as an on base, a guy with on base. He hit 214. Okay, Buddy's left-handed, plays in the middle of the infield. That's the need they have. Let's see. Look at the needs. The needs they have here in the infield are these three guys. Flynn, by the way, you know, playing against lefties here would be Tim Raines. He can still play second base. There's Larry Parrish killing it. And you got this guy. Here's your starting shortstop over here as a right-hander. Hits pretty well. But you slide Little in, and now you've got your fourth infielder who can play all the positions. It ain't flashy, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, your 5th round pick for your Expos. I know you've been waiting all day for this. Brian Little, who actually was an Expo, had all of 42 at-bats. It's about fit, and he fits like a glove into their infield rather nicely. So there you go. Doug Flynn is a 1. You have Kelleher's a 3 at short, and Larry Parrish 2 at third. Good enough for the Expos. They can't get an all-star every round of the draft. It's about fit and not having weaknesses. That's it for the 5th round random selection. We'll give you 5th round draft results in a separate video. I'm glad I didn't screw this up too much, and we'll see you next time.